and welcome to your messages for the week. Today is Sunday, the 30th of October, 2022. So, November coming in this week. I will put a link in the description to both October's video and also November's video because I did it yesterday. So that's already done. So I'll put both of those links and videos in the end screen. Links in the description, videos in the end screen. Let's see what's going on with the energies this week. It's getting chilly here. Okay. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Anything else? I did see those actually because they fell out. Actually, I'm shuffling them the other way around. Normally I shuffle them that way around with the, oh, that's interesting. That just happened. Oh, maybe because of Mars in retrograde. And Mars is very much action and all of that. So I just picked up and started with action, and it was the other way around. I was doing them, I was shuffling them that way. I don't know, maybe it's got nothing to do with that. Maybe I'm just absent-minded. Anyway, let's just see if, I think that's it. We've got 4 cards. Yeah, that's it. Let's have a look and jump straight in to see what's going on. 9 of Pentacles, very positive card. It is about her swanning around in the garden. She's enjoying the nature. She's enjoying the animals. She's spending her money wisely. She's investing her money in herself and in her frequency, because your future lies in your frequency and not in your bank account. She's keeping these to herself, so she's not leaving herself without. She has everything she needs, galore, galore. I have everything I need and more. Okay, so she's the epitome of that affirmation. But she is investing this in herself, on the things that give her security, freedom, the things that make her feel good, the things that raise her frequency. And you know, she's enjoying what she's wearing, she's enjoying everything. But I think the most important thing about this card is that it also represents independence. There's a sign of independence. That doesn't always mean single, okay, but independence. So there's a connection here with freedom. Freedom, security, independence. They're the 3 words that are coming up for her today, okay? And she's free. And she's independent. She doesn't need anybody else. She's sovereign. Let's use that word because it's the most appropriate word to use. She's totally sovereign. She knows that her energy is creating her reality, and that's why she's investing it wisely and spending her time, money, resources, and energy on what makes her feel good. Whether that be her clothes, her garden, her animals, swanning around, doing what keeps her frequency high. We can learn a lot from the 9 of Pentacles, we really can. And she is enjoying her money. She's enjoying her abundance. As you know, Pentacles is traditionally money, but in my interpretation, it's abundance. So she's enjoying her money, yes, but she's also enjoying her health. She's enjoying her love. She's enjoying the love she has for others. She's enjoying the love that others have for her. She's enjoying her gifts. She's enjoying her skills. She's enjoying her joy and happiness. She's enjoying her freedom. She's enjoying her independence. She doesn't need anybody else, but not in a hard way. I don't need you. I can live without you. No, not in that way. That's the ego, isn't it? That's the way that we used to think, wasn't it, when we thought we had to be so independent and not interact with other people. But there's a difference now, because we know that we're all one and we are all connected, and we know that everybody is playing a reflective part of our own energy back to us. So when I say independent, we don't need anybody else. But when we're in that state of freedom and sovereignty, we feel compelled to help other people. It's like we want to help other people, and we receive, you know, we go through a lot of stages, right? There are stages here, because I remember feeling as well in my younger days, I was really proud of myself for being independent, but in an egoic way, because we were kind of programmed. We were programmed to think we didn't need other people. And on an energetic level, we don't. But on on a understanding that we are all one and we are building these communities to create heaven on earth, then we need each other because we are all a reflection of ourselves. So it's kind of, there's a different way of looking at it. It's not needing other people for us to feel good. It's needing other people to co-create heaven on earth. That's how I want to summarize that one. Look, we've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles obviously is one of the most financially secure cards in the deck. And a couple of weeks ago, we had the you know, your future lies in your frequency and not in your bank account. We had the money orientated. What you spend your money on is what you're creating. And we had all a money orientated reading. I'll put a link to that in the description and the video in the end screen, because I think that's going to be relevant starting off with these two pentacles, these powerful pentacles. But as I said before, it's not just money. It's about enjoying your abundance. He's the king of enjoying his abundance, feeling abundant, feeling free, joyful. What does abundance mean to you? What does abundance mean to you? Okay, yes, of course it means financially secure, but it also means health. I mean, health is a big one. And it also means love, doesn't it? Having an abundance of love. And that came up in November's cards, was about loving yourself. Is going to create a more loving reality outside of you. But this is so stable. He's stable, he's secure, he's solid. A Pentacles is earth. So he's grounded. He's grounded in yeah, it's nature again. These two together. I love these two together coming up, because she's showing that we're here to enjoy ourselves. We're here to enjoy our money. We're here to enjoy our health. We're here to enjoy the whole lot. And he's here to let us know that we are supported. We are secure. We are stable. You know, when we understand that our reality is energetic, that our universe is based on frequency. When we understand that, then we understand that raising our frequency is where we get our health from. That's where we get our love from. That's where we get our abundance from. That's where we get our joy from. That's where we get everything. Everything comes from our frequency. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh my goodness, we've got the Empress. And she's a major arcana. She's beauty as well. So there's a real connection here, because she's also beauty. She's Mother Earth. I mean, this is a Venus sign. So this is all things beautiful and feminine, divine feminine energy. So that's feeling good, you know, and looking good, because which one comes first? Do you feel good because you look good, or do you look good because you feel good? You know, it's like when they say, happy people are grateful people. No, 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 no. It's because grateful people are happy people. Which one came first? So she's divine creation, and she is the pregnancy card, which is interesting because November's cards are about marriage and merging and weddings and things like that, and lovers. So this is interesting. So if that's the case for November, and this week we're going to be starting November, there is definitely a co-creation, a creative force here. And for a lot of people, that will be actual marriages and actual pregnancies. But as it is a general reading, for most people, it is just the beginning, it's the birthing of new creation. And you know what's so beautiful and wonderful about this is that we're creating so consciously now, because we understand how we create. We're creating so consciously. She is so connected to Mother Earth. And that's what I was saying about her. And Pentacles is earth. There's a real earthy feeling. This is us coming back to the land. This is us, you know, moving out of the cities and this rat race that we've been programmed to participate in. We're opting out. We're opting out of the rat race. That's what I want to say with these cards, because we're realizing that our abundance does not lie on the hamster wheel. Our abundance lies by getting off the hamster wheel and breathing and realizing that when you just let go, get in your flow, and everything comes. Wow. And it's so creative. Oh my goodness me, we've got the ace. I feel really emotional now. We've got the ace of cups, heart-based, spirituality, intuition, creativity, more creativity, and the beginning. There's massive shifts going on astrologically. We know this politically, historically, biblically. We know there's massive shifts going on. But this is about understanding sovereignty and just understanding that you are your own guru, not following other gurus. You are your own guru, following what you want to do, your own inspiration. You don't have to follow anybody else. Humans are innately compassionate and loving when you get out of that programming, when you drop into your heart. We instinctively want to be serving others and doing what's right by everybody. And that's, if you're watching this video, which obviously you are, you're a giver and you're a server. Doesn't mean you're not a receiver, of course, giving and receiving, but your life purpose lies in serving. And the best way we serve others is to serve ourselves. And this is what people just don't realize, is that you just do whatever you want, and not in a selfish way. It's not in a selfish way. You do what you want because it raises your frequency. I bring it back every time to your frequency, because the frequency of your energy is what is being reflected back to you. So if we want to raise the frequency of humanity, when we raise the frequency, we expand the level of consciousness. And if we want to expand the level of consciousness of humanity and the collective, which is what you're here to do, right? Then it has to come by helping them raise their frequency, which comes by raising our frequency. To raise our frequency is by doing what you love, where you love, with who you love, and investing your time, money, energy, and resources in what you love. This could also be my Sara card. Because of its financial abundance. Okay, but it's not about anything outside of you. It's not about politics. It's about you understanding that your abundance is a frequency, and it will rise when you raise your frequency, because abundance comes in all forms. Okay, it's not always about money. It's not always about more and more money, more and more, let's make more and more money, let's have more and more money. No, it's about let's feel safe and secure. Why do people want money? They want it because they want to feel free, and they want to feel safe, and they want to feel secure. If you can feel, she feels safe and secure, and she's spending all this money, she's only keeping a little bit. This is about understanding that your security comes from within. Your security comes from within. And I think there's a connection here, because what's going on in the collective a lot is all, for you to be safe, you have to do this. For you to be safe, you have to do that. It's like, for me to be safe, I just have to breathe. And I tell you what the other thing is going to be, so that to make you feel safe, right? This is probably the biggest thing that's going to make you feel safe, is when you understand that death is an illusion. I'm going to put a link in the description to my friend's book, Death is an Illusion. It's powerful. But when you realize that you're an eternal being, and when you have no fear of your physical death, if you think about the last 2 years, everyone's just going ape over, like, being ill and dying. If you have no fear of dying, of leaving your physical body, because you're an eternal being, and this is the vessel for this lifetime, so if you have no fear of dying, I know that's the biggest one, isn't it? That's the biggest human fear, of dying. And I'm not saying it's easy. I think most people are actually more fearful of a traumatic death or a painful death. I think a lot of people are more fearful of trauma. But when you look at the bigger picture and you see yourself as a soul, an eternal soul. If you get into that deep state of meditation, in yoga we call it like the samadhi, it's so blissful. It's so blissful that you can't be afraid of it. So if you have no fear of death, then that really helps you feel secure and safe. Because what is it that you don't feel safe about? What do you not feel safe about? I mean, that's life-changing. I think it's life-changing when you can lose the fear of death, physical death, the leaving your physical body. If you don't fear that, then you don't fear anything. So yeah, I definitely urge you to read that book, because I think that's all connected to this feeling secure and feeling safe, and also feeling abundant. Feeling abundant, galore, galore. I have everything I need and more. You know, it's like just there's also an element of gratitude. You see, we put all of these things together. This is where our abundance comes from. The gratitude is powerful because when we have gratitude for everything that we have, then we will always have everything. That's how energy works. Have gratitude for everything that you have. And then you will always have everything. And she's a powerful creative force. And she's a reminder that we are always creating our reality. When we think of creativity, we always think of painting a picture and making a model and things like that. We are creating our reality. That holographic projection that you're calling life is a creation. It's a work of art that you are producing through your own frequency. So when you can, I was going to say manipulate the energy. I use the word manipulate in a positive sense here. But when you can manipulate energy for the best, for the highest good of all, and you can use it to raise your frequency, then you are creating an even better and more loving, more abundant reality, aren't you? But also along with that, most people have a creative desire, whether it be to create some kind of, you know, abundance activity, channel of service, or it could be something physical, you know, whatever it might be. Tap into whatever it is you like to create, and just, I don't know, maybe just go to an art class or something, or just go to a new class or new something, just to enjoy being creative with your body, creative with your mind, creative with your thoughts, creative with your self-expression. You know, whether you want to sing and dance or paint or play a musical instrument, it doesn't matter, does it? Just be free and feel that flow that comes when you are creating consciously in that way, because this is the new path. This is the new beginning. There's the peace, there's the harmony, it's the healing, it's the health that we all need. It's beautiful. It's the healing, it's the health, and it's the harmony, it's the everything. It's the new way of life that we are creating. It's our version of heaven on earth, and it's here. It's here now. The opportunities are here now. We just need to drop all the things that we think we have to do and just follow the heart as always, and just enjoy your creative flow, doing whatever it is that brings you love, whatever it is that brings you love, whatever it is that makes you feel good. In my case, it's reading my cards. I'll put a link in the description as well in case you want to book a private session with me. And we can really have a look at your creative possibilities and your creative channels in life, and the new beginnings that they create for us. So, wow, there's an abundant creative week for us. Wow, yes, go and fill your boots with that. It's a new way of being, and yeah, that's where freedom comes from, doing what you love, when you love, with who you love. So, off you go, do what you love, with who you love, where you love, when you love, all of it. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.